This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And we are back with more Wrath, Aeon of Ruin. I didn't mean to just immediately jump into that loading screen, but as you can see, there's a new level. It's called the Gardens. There's a whole bunch of other new shit as well. My previous save file wasn't compatible with this update, so I replayed the first of the 2 or 3 or however many levels there were. And I don't know if I missed out potentially on a whole bunch of weapons or something. I've got like the 5 weapons here, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make do with they mamas. That's how it's done. That's how you make do
with they mamas.
With they mamas. You see, this looks more like what I might call a cemetery than a garden.
Well, it has a big-ass world tree.
Was promised a garden. This is gonna be more like the garden from Resident Evil 2. Okay.
Oh,
There's gonna be all sorts of horrifying dryads,
Zombos.
and they're gonna try to lick my asshole until my asshole actually melts off, because they have horrifying serrated tongues, barbed tongues, just like a cat, and that's how they rip the ass flesh. Okay, I didn't invent ass ripping. They invented ass ripping. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You just went on a 30-second rant about ass ripping and dry ads and your dry ass.
Dryad. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that guy, he may have known what he was talking about, but he didn't see this shit coming, because now he's got a whole bunch of teethy boys up inside of his urethra. And I know, technically I was shooting him in the face, but you know what?
It travels down to the urethra.
Maybe he keeps his urethra in his head. You ever think about that? With your logic?
Dude.
Where's your science now, bro? Where's your science now?
Now I know the next time someone makes an Ask Reddit thread, like what would you curse somebody with if you could curse someone?
Having a face urethra?
Yeah, where you have to pee out your face.
You gotta piss out. Okay, it's better than having to shit out of your face, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it? Also,
it
they got these new enemies. At least I think they're new, because they're like, you know, screaming real loud at my ass over here.
I don't remember them at all.
Yeah,
they look cool, though.
I don't remember them being in the original, like, you know, early access release of this game. And I do believe this game is still, like, fairly far from being complete, but it's always good to get new content. No.
Oh, you just walked through his, like, gib cloud.
Absolutely wrecked. You see, I waited to pick up the save point there because I knew it would heal me fully. And when you're gonna make a heel turn, you want to be fully healed. That's a wrestling type of thing right there. But anyway.
Oh yeah, the heel turn means like you were a good guy and now you're a bad guy.
Exactly. Look, I don't know anything.
Wrestling.
I don't know anything about wrestling, except I guess I have a baby face or something. I don't. Dude, having a baby face makes you sound like you're a serial killer.
Crazy villain.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yes, I've collected a satchel of baby faces.
The satchel is also made of baby faces.
Dude, that's that.
I'm gonna stop talking about that because it's freaking me out.
Speaking of, you know, unspeakable baby murder. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect to be going there today, okay? I'm not talking about some sort of, like, you know, news of the world where there's been some sort of baby killing or anything, but I've been playing Wasteland 1, like the remaster of Wasteland 1. I know it's catching like a bunch of heat from people for being, you know, shit or whatever the fuck. I'm really enjoying it.
It's from 1988.
You know, it is from 1988.
It was made by crazy people in 1988.
So it's gonna feel a little bit weird to the old modern sensibilitos.
Speaking of which, with the baby.
Yeah, with the babies. So, spoilers, okay? It's not really that much of a spoiler, but I'd already killed one child in the game, okay? I'd already done one, as the Brits might say it, spot a child murder. I don't know why I went Irish there, okay? But
a spot of child murder.
A spot of the old child murder. And anyway, I'd already done some child murder, but that was like self-defense child murder. And this baby murder was self-defense murder as well, but it's even less justifiable when it's a little baby, okay? But yeah, I killed a baby and like a whole pack of children and stuff like that. And I felt really good about it at the end.
Didn't the baby have a gun, you said?
Yeah, the baby had a gun. Okay, so I guess that's more defensible as a self-defense thing. Look, the baby was loaded. The baby was loaded.
Was it? Didn't you also say that there was a three-legged prostitute?
There was a three-legged prostitute. So, you know, if you like gun-toting babies and three-legged prostitutes,
get you some Wasteland.
At the same time.
Oh, God. You know, I didn't ask you.
Play Wasteland. You'll have fun.
Was she a biped that had a leg she wasn't supposed to have? Or was she a quadruped that lost a leg?
I didn't look that closely into it. I think.
How many vaginas did she have?
I think she just had 3 legs from the beginning, though. Look,
which crotch was her vagina on?
Gonna get the future radioactive clap from no 3-legged hooker. I ain't about.
She had 2 crotches. So which crotch?
I mean,
was the action zone?
It was hard to tell given the sort of, you know, low fidelity nature of the game, even in the remaster. So I mean, one of them might have just been coming out of her belly or something like that. So, you know, I guess
I don't even know how many crotches that is.
Rub up against her, you know, belly and her leg and call that a crotch. I guess you could. Oh, these guys!
Now, if you're
gonna get such a fisting. I mean, and they did get such a fisting. Okay.
If you were a foot fiend, the 3-legged prostitute, you would just lose your mind. You could be grabbing 2 feet and licking the 3rd foot.
Just working over 1 foot with your dick and 2 with your hand.
Is that what they do? They rub the foot with their dick?
I mean, probably not. But they could in this case, okay? Look, I don't know nothing about no fucking foot fetishry, okay? Yes,
I'll tell you the only fact I know about foot fetishes. They appear to say feets instead of feet.
Yeah, I know, and also, like, if you're like a female celebrity or a male celebrity, but it always seems to be the women that they're after. It just feels.
Whenever there's beach photos or whatever, they're like,
it's always women in feet photos. And like, I'm not like looking for feet photos, but if they like, you know, at some point you can't, if you're like a YouTuber or something and you take your shoes off at some point, then they gonna be jerking it that.
Yeah.
Right? They gonna be jerking it.
Yeah,
to your feet, and they're gonna call. Oh yes, she's got the best feetses. Oh, I'd like to jerk off I'd come between those toes. You know they probably want to come between the toes.
I thought you were gonna say tootsies. Do they say tootsies like your grandma type mentality of?
At first, I thought you were saying, do they say tootsies like us? And I'm like, I don't say tootsies. And then you're making it sound like not only are they like foot freaks, but they're not even. They're not like us. They're a different species with their foot sexual nature. Okay. No. Nobody wants to jerk off to that thing, though. Okay.
No, because it has no mandible.
And if you do, I'd rather not hear about it.
But yeah, if I was a female celebrity,
if you put your dick, if you tried to get like a tit job from that motherfucker right there.
You'd bite your dick sideways.
I mean, the thing with the gaping open tooth chest.
Yeah, it would bite your dick.
It wouldn't just bite it. You'd just
eat it off.
It would just your dick would end up covered in spikes. Let's put it like that, and we'll say no more about it. There we go. Somehow, to me, I don't know why. Maybe I'm the wrong person here, but those levers just don't really quite fit in this sort of style of universe. Okay.
You know what they make it seem like, right? They make it seem like this whole place is like Westworld style, like it's not really a medieval zone.
Okay, I'm gonna do some life siphoning. I know that when I played this before, I was weirdly opposed to ever using any of the talismans because I'm a freak. Okay, I'm a freak like that. But this time, I'm actually gonna make use of the talismans occasionally and not waste my time. There we go. Please die from the repeat. Well, it's time to make use of even more life talismans.
Look, they're there for a reason. They're there to use them.
And the reason is for the sensual, sexual pleasin'. If you would be a pleasin'. Okay, this looks like time for the old trusty thrusty. But you don't want to hit that guy with the trusty thrusty because he'll just explode all over your arm in a deeply sexual and predatory fashion.
Speaking of exploding and sexual stuff that you were saying before, if you were a female celebrity, would you be on the side of like, why are you wearing galoshes to the beach? Because fuck you, that's why. Or would you be like, I don't care if people jerk off to my feet?
I mean, I probably wouldn't care, but if somebody does care, then more power to them. Okay, don't be a creeper with your foot fetishry.
Yeah. First of all, the main thing is
it's okay to have a foot fetish, but just don't be a creeper about it.
Because really, the main thing is don't talk about it.
Like,
jerk off to anything you want.
But what I would say is, don't talk about using other people's accidental foot nudity.
Yeah, those people are the anti-MVP.
They're making. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but they're making all of them look bad. What the fuck?
Back in my day, foot perverts traded Polaroids in the alley like God intended.
Putting the pole in Polaroid. Hey. What the fuck am I talking about? And you know, also, there's foot fetishists out there who are probably like, look, by talking about the foot nudity, they're like ruining it for the rest of them because it's making it hard to get like free foot nudity.
Yeah, because as previously noted, Kristen Stewart's all like wearing galoshes at the beach.
People will become. I thought for some reason it would just like auto jump for me at some point, dude. I am so stoked for the upcoming, Doomening, which is going to happen soon.
It is the Doom season that is approaching,
and that
will be the
season
true
unending season for the pleasing. In the face. I mean, it's hard to not shoot those guys in the face
because they have like a bunch of faces.
69 health.
They're all faces.
69. His health. Bro.
59. 59.
59.
No good. 59.
No good. And 59. And I think there were still maybe. Yeah, I see you, bitch. I see you, bitch.
I don't even want to think about how old that Futurama reference is now.
Oh yeah, that's
super old.
I forgot that these things like burst after a while on the ground sometimes. Okay,
and then that dude bursted.
We definitely jumping over here. I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is technically a secret up here or if I was supposed to go up here or something. Boop.
You go wherever you can go.
Yeah, look,
with the flow.
If you got some sort of like magical super shotgun here, nobody gonna be trying to stop you from going anywhere. That's and if they, bro, stop screaming at my asshole. It's extremely uncool to scream at someone's asshole. You gotta respect the butt, okay? Respect the butt and respect the foot.
When I said go with the flow, I immediately thought about Flo from the Progressive Insurance commercials.
I thought you were going to be talking about Aunt Flo, okay? Which is a complete. I see y'all in here.
But it occurred to me
y'all in here
that, like, in 50 years, when, as we all know, she'll still be doing those commercials, like Betty White level.
Look, we all know that Uko talks about Flo from the Progressive commercials too much. I mean, y'all don't know, but I do. I think Uko wants to fuck Flo. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
I'm not attracted to her, but I'm not obsessed with her.
I think he wants to.
The thing that weirds me out,
overflow the flow with cum. Yeah, I just said it. Okay. I'm not like other people in that regard. I just say shit like that.
I guarantee. First of all, I have seen. This is making me look like I'm a sick person who's obsessed with Flo from Progressive, but I have seen Rule 34 that people have drawn of her. And the best thing about
I don't know, like, for all I know, the Progressive commercials are completely just a thing in America.
Yeah, now we're just confusing
everybody.
And everyone
is like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? It's like for car insurance.
Yeah,
okay.
And they also sell home insurance, I guess. I don't know how they work. I don't have Progressive insurance.
I don't care about Progressive or Geico
really
or any of that shit.
The really weird part is they kind of acknowledge it, the perverts, right? Because in one of the commercials recently, there was like a dude who, like, her sister, also played by the same actress, was like, he has pics of you in his phone, and he goes, they're very tasteful. That's a reference to that shit.
I mean, it probably is, bro.
I don't remember now how we started talking about flow.
Look, it doesn't matter because I'm here in the middle of fragging up all of these.
Whoa,
bro!
I did not expect
Oh shit! I didn't expect to be trapped in here.
He's trapped with you
at all. You know what? He is trapped in here with me.
Especially since this is a rotating circle area. You can just keep fleeing.
Yup. Okay, we're gonna stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmecks and thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.